Yo. Home box office. Game of Thrones. Ollaan tässä hetki aikaa, saada ehkä hyvä pikkukuva. DLC. Updating choices. Okay. Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. Minulla taitaa olla tämä, mutta sitä on näin kovalla. Voi vittu. Ehkä mä teen tämän myöhemmin. Settings first. Joo. Okei. Saatan ehkä tehdä niin, että minä jaan nämä striimit osiin. Että saa sitten... Voi lopettaa silleen, että tulee ihan hyvän verran näitä paskoja. Kun odotan sitä Wolf Among Us 2:kin, niin tulen pelaamaan sen sitten aina saman tien, niin aion pelata sen ykkösen vielä kertalleen läpi. Niin... I guess I'll just do that. The Northerners will never forget. Ok. Tyrioni saatana. Katsotaan mistä tämä peli on tehty. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen of House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Semmosta. Ei oo.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Let me check the audio real quick. Audio. No ei tosta nyt oikein saanut mitään selvää. Mutta... Vuodeksi. Sitä voisi ehkä tiputtaa vähän enemmän. Joka on aika mielenkiintoista, kun 5 on yleensä ollut aika hyvä. I don't know, I'll have to see. Pick it up.
Make sure it's spotless this time.
Niemi. Mitä helvettiä täytyy näköä siirtää kamera.
Blood and brains all over it.
Blood
Go
and
on.
brains.
It's only blood.
Only blood. Sweep.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that.
Mitä helvettiä, ihan perusmiekka.
I say that as a friend. Even if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Silence is always a valid option.
Near the Kingslayer.
Onko näin?
He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Ehkä tosta voi katsoa jotain. Klippenderusta. Tämähän kuulostaa oikein hyvältä. Näillä mennään.
Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
What I...
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Yep.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Bowen.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Garrettilla on kiva ääni.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Pog, me too.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
Rob.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till
He's
this bloody
sent.
war's over.
Garrett,
Yes.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Who's
As
that?
his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
With me?
It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Onko näin?
How shall I reward your loyalty?
Anna mulle muija. Hevonen, miekka.
You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Oho.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
Onko
It
näin?
would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Isn't it? Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
What? Mä lopaudun jo! What the fuck? Mitä sä vittu haluat? Fucking weird ass ninja.
More wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
I don't know, you could be someone's whore or something.
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Hey, yo. Why you're dissing my dad?
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing.
Ah, speak for yourself, boy.
For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Niin siinä.
Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The twin stronghold of House Frey, the Red Wedding. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Mitä?
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Something sus going on here?
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Mitä?
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Oh! I was not expecting that. Loppu se valitus, vittu. Oi! Toinen kilpi. Ai ai ai. Let me be. Oh shit. Mä en tiedä, jos toi on sanonut mua päähän. Kuka toi oli? Anyone important?
Ready, boys!
Ready, boys.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Minulla on täällä. My man.
Look out!
Sheesh! Watch out, watch out, watch out! God damn, boy! Don't fucking choke me, daddy. I don't like that shit. Ah, I was here. Minute the move! We're gonna both die! Tu kuole, saatana. Get fucked! Stop screaming his name! Oh my god, look at what you've done. So fucking dumb. Mitä helvettiä? Get the horse up, man. Where are you going? Ei se nyt kuollut vielä. Daddy.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Yeah, he did.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I didn't leave him.
He died.
Save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Hevonen. What the hell? What are you fucking...
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Mä oon se uusi poikas nyt. Mihin voi luottaa? Minä teen päätöksiä. Daddy! Get up, Bambi.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time's over.
Damn. Mitä nyt? Anna sen miekkas mulle.
Guard this with your life.
Ooh.
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be
Hyvä on
damned
niske.
if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
backstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Ootas, mä muistan ton.
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love from Walter Frey.
You better start moving, boy. Sanoiko se Uncle Duncan? Vain hänelle saa kertoa. Oh! Catcham, catcham, bännit tuulee YouTube, yeah. Pog. Iron from ice. Forrester Lands, the King's Road. Martin Montgomery. Bonjour. Meitä bonjour. Tietää. Jessica Brezzo. Look around. Vai niin? Rautaa jäästä. Bonjour boy. There's a blood.
Blood. Fresh.
Fresh blood from blood. Bonjour boy. Tulta ilman savua. Karttii, kakakarttii. Toivottavasti toi biisi tulee jokaisen jakson alussa. Mistä voidaan pitää vitumaiset catch and bileet chatissa. Tässä on kivan näköinen toi tausta, mitä toi nyt tehty. Ja nämä hahmot sun muut.
That's father's car.
Se on vähän tunnelmaa. Father? How do you know your father has dad? Sulla on kenet tahansa vittu.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Moi bonjour. Bonjour.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Dad?
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Okay. I'ma go berserk.
Is that so?
Tää on vitun hieno toi miekka.
You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
My fucking days.
No.
Daddy, miten on tehnyt sulla? Älä käännä katso
that
tässä.
sword, boy.
Ai.
Come get it, you bastard.
Boy, if you don't. Boy, if you don't.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Vittu, mitä helvettiä. A pitchfork. Or an
They
axe.
are a pig farmer.
Take the pitchfork, vittu. Ui. Ehkä sulla on sit joku chats. No niin! Got his ass. Kill him. Hei joo, missä mun ase on? Se on käyttää mun miekkaa mua vastaan. Mitä vittua sä teet? Oisit lyönyt sitä vitun idiootti. Ai saatana. What the hell? Tapa sitä. No mercy! Kill him! Kill him now! I don't care, so did I!
I have no quarrel with you.
Yes, you have. Are you fucking kidding me? You're trying to kill me!
See you hang for this.
Bitch! Tapa se! Heitä se miekka!
Promise.
Brit. Okei! Te saatte tehdä mitä te haluatte, mutta minä en saa, okei? Kaksinaismoralismi. Mitä vittu?
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Behind the woods.
I tried to stop them.
Dad! Daddy! Te
I'll
maksattiin
kill the
tästä.
men who did this.
Tappoi mun faija vittu. Ei minä vittu muistan tämän, kun sinä tapoit niin mie. Vittu mikä pelle saatan pitäis hirtää. Iron Rat, Stronghold of House Forester. Vittu mä olen giga chat. Mihin vittuun mun sisko on mennyt? Jos mä käyn nyt etsiä sitä
It's
siskoa.
Garrett!
That's me.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
Vittu patch my wounds. Antakaa mulle health potioni.
It's too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
They killed my family. And for what?
Kaikki?
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
What?
This never would have happened with the Starks in power.
Vittu, onneksi on tapoinen. Mitä helvettiä?
You have my condolences.
My fucking 8-year-old sister. Se vitun britti kuolee myös.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder.
Of
It was
course.
your family. I can't say I would have done anything.
I'd do it again.
The Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Just näin.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Maggots.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ew. Pitää. Mistä mun tarkoitus sieltä, onko toi vasen vai oikein vitu tatti? Hyi saatana, mitä helvettiä! Ja sitten mitä? Ne jää sinne asumaan?
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Outoja juttuja. Yes, science.
Houses than ours have fallen in times such as this.
Modern
Great Lord
medicine.
Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Kaikki sattuu.
Hold this for me, will you?
Joudun pitää kaikkea vittu pitää saada.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
He was already dead.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Se on just patchattu vittu.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Mitäs nähtävää täällä? Lordin tuoli. Won't you love a march to me? Siisti. Siisti tuoli siis. Oh, tuli ikkurakin. To the window. To the wall.
The Ironwood Grove.
Pelasin aikaisemmin Winter Emberiä. If anyone cares. Ei ollut yhtään kivaa. Olen pelannut tätä nyt puoli tuntia, on erittäin kivaa. I like this. This is very nice. Very interesting. Mira!
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Bring her home. Talia and Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Lord? Oh, got that daddy.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Mitä vittu, miksi? Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Who's this? Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Gregor. Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Minä olen seuraava. Seuraava warriori.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you.
Touch, look. Ew.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Noi vitus.
I guess.
You are tripping vitu. Paan nää mun taskuun. Healing herbs. Talk to the master when you're finished exploring.
This might help.
Ortengryn.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Yes, sir. Minähän olen kuin pukki. Olisi ehkä... Fuck.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Okay.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn.
Missä on second son?
The and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Lute?
Never mind.
Can I look at you?
No. Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Mitä helvet?
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
50.
Your leg still seems rather weak.
Kuinka kauan sä haluat, että mä kävelen? Fuck it, let's just ask him if I can leave.
Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Are you my girlfriend?
Is it true? Your family...
They killed my family, killed my family.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
With her axe day.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's
Gaslight
sword.
her ass.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land.
Duncan!
They were our people.
Duncan! My man!
I share your outrage, Sir.
I have a message, Duncan.
But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
Ramsay?
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett,
He
you
related to
understand
Johnny?
what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
He killed my daddy and my sister, the fuck?
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Who said I need to do that?
When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
I'll talk to him.
Enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
He wasn't smart enough.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
Tää on niin turha keskustelu.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Ja se on missä?
Sending him to the wall.
To the fucking wall! Mutta tämähän minä olen yli 30-vuotias nainen.
I'm afraid it's the only solution, especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Final go.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
My bravery. Kun tulen takaisin, britti maksaa. Ja kalliisti maksaa. Opettelen taistelemaan. Hankin vitun ison miekan. Mustan hevosen. Ja saan kaikki näistä. Oho.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.
Daddy!
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
True.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Mä rakastan sua, Unkka.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Yeah.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Of course.
You
Olen
haven't
hyvä
told
poika.
anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this
I'm a
day
good
forward,
boy.
this will be our secret.
Yes, Dad.
But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Ooh.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Yhtäkkiä ranger. Vittu, call me ranger and call me Aragorn.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
from
you
ice.
represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Yes, Daddy. Hello, boys. Nähdään. Joskus.
Garrett, wait!
My wife. Poggers! Taalias necklace. Söpö.
Be safe.
Yes, ma'am. Mitä helvettiä tässä kaulaa, hyvä mies. Menenkö nyt hänen kanssaan seinälle vai luulis?
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester. That's him? He's actually a child.
I couldn't find
find him. Could you?
Oletko edes yrittänyt etsiä? Me ei vaan huutelee.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Ryan!
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Pelataan siis hippaa.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Kunnes mut listitään.
And Asher. And Roderick.
Well, Rod is not gonna go back.
But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Hey, yo.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Oh, good night.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Mr. Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Yeah.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
What the fuck?
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword.
Tunne, kun joku haukkuu osaa, mutta sä et edes tajua sitä.
He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight.
Oho!
A lord should know how to fight.
Come on, Ethan. Grab a sword.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
And I not so.
You weren't born yet.
We had so
Why not?
much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry.
Damn.
At everything.
The fuck, Ash?
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Hän on ehkä 14. He will change.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Sinä et voi valita, Talia.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Boy, if you don't...
Only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Duty calls.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived.
Oh,
unannounced
shit.
And certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
For who? For who?
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Käynyt Volkorin niin tosi easy vittu. Tosi easy XD. Is that him? Eikö just ollut Duncani?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
A business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Mr. Whitehill! How nice of you to stop by. Vittu äijä on syönyt hyvin.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Vitun paskanaamassa.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Well, one who's unexpected!
No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters. Does little Lord Forrester know how to speak? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
He's not my squire.
Your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will. Oh shit. What does that mean? Sheesh. Vitun britti, saatana. Vielä joku päivä saat. Ja varmasti saat.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while
Paitsi en
Lord
mä missä
Whitehill
se yhden
lost
kohan.
his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Not bend the
Prepare a
knee.
raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Beep, 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 beep.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Mira.
favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Onko sitä muuten pysäyttää tänne? Näköjään vai? Hyvä tää vitun bolttisysteemi tässä. Okei. Mitä siellä on?
Ethan made this for me.
Miu.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Essos. Okay.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Kuulosti erittäin vitserimäiseltä nimeltä. Game of Thrones. Dusty old donut.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Well, Roderick is fucking dead.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Mother! It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Vai niin? Kuka siellä? Menkää pois. Tullaan.
One moment.
Oh,
Who are you?
sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Kuinka vanha sä oot?
Begging your
Likaisella
pardon,
käsilläsi?
lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
Dumppaa vaan ne vittu sinne, mitä helvettiä se niitä yksi kerrallaan.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Why are you asking these questions?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Hey, yo, Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Oh, you're a cold boy.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
True.
Good night, my lady.
Good night, aurinko on saatana ylhäällä! Toisaalta jos tuolla on kesä, niin en sitten tiedä. Who is you?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
Oh.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Marge.
Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Oh.
A dear friend, in fact.
Onko näin?
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
What the fuck?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Gaslight her ass. Girl boss. Gate B. Gate B
See
with
if
the
Queen
gate key.
Regent is ready to receive us.
Gaslight. Musta vartija. Mitä sä tuijotat siinä nyt?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one
Kuulemma
thing,
mä kerkeen
but you
painaa
must
nappeja.
say another.
Kerkeen tehdä päätöksiä vittu.
Good luck.
Kiitos, kiitos, kiitos. Eikö sitten mennä? Kattoo mikä tilanne. Ei joo, siellä on Tyrioni. Tyrioni.
You can do this.
Girl boss. Äläkö sinä kato minua noin.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Toi ihan Peter Dinklagen näköinen.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Do I need to kneel or bow? I guess I'll kneel.
Well?
Your Grace.
The
The queen is
pleased. Impressive. You may rise.
Vaikka mie pohjoisesta toiset tarkoitutti miuk käytössä.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yes, of course.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he?
One true king.
The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
I don't know.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a northern house. But now...
Can you stop hating?
Now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Onko meillä muka paljonkin kilpailijoita?
Whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
Oh, boy.
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose.
Mitä helvet?
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Mä en kuunnellut mitä toi sanoo.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said.
Bitch! You said play games! Lie! Gaslight! The fuck you remember shit?
To the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl.
Oi
But
vittu.
not very encouraging either.
Rasisti saatana.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Mikä vitun bombastic side-eye saatana.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Joten ei ongelmia.
I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
I have faith in Tyrion.
Excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her.
Sansa!
3 beautiful
Suoraan
bottles of Dornish
Sansaan.
wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
I don't want to see
King's
her.
Landing can be a nest of vipers.
Fuck her in the ass. And not in a good way.
Mira, I was worried.
For what?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
But
at least it's over now.
For now.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Ketä kiinnostaa, missä me istutaan?
Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Ei oo.
What? It's
A
true.
whore! A whore!
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
Meidän pitää keksiä muuta hauskaa nyt.
Introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Onko näin vittu?
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Varmaan ihan perseestä.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant
No.
you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him.
He looks like a boy.
And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
We.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
Mikä vittu on septa?
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah, and he's a
I might
cunt.
even allow you to be my handmaiden.
To certify the bitch 7 days a week.
See, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Having fun with your seats.
Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is
Are
not
we?
a game.
It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display.
Niin no tässä maailmassa se, joka on syntynyt tiettyyn paikkaan, on powerful.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Is that so?
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
You're asking the Queen a favor?
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Young.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
If you say so.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
I don't fucking know.
My family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Miksi sä koko ajan pistät sun
Your
mutsista?
family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
That is all I ask.
I will send a raven to my family.
That went well. King's Road, Wolfswood. Onks sä menossa seinälle vai tulos sieltä? Mitä vittua? Hevonen! Hold your horses! What the fuck? Why did you let him go?
7 elves.
Dumb motherfucker. Mitä tapahtuu? How about we just leave?
Shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
They are weirdos. Broidi, mitä vittua? Leave!
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Minä en katso enää.
Cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say,
Tämä on oikein
a
kaunis puu.
naked man holds few
Takaraivari.
secrets. But the
Leveät
flayed
olkapäät.
man
V-muotoinen selkä. Probably some ass. Big thighs. Vähän löytyy hauista.
To these foresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Branch breaking?
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Jolla hevosilla on pienet päät. He ovat Hasan hevosia. Miksi mitä mennä katsomaan sitä? Roidi. Hello, motherfucker. Ew. That man is a freak.
Lord Ethan!
Mitä?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
I wonder what they shall call me.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
No vittu, miten mä saan sen 5
Your
minuutissa?
father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others.
Se olet sinä.
The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions
Tai sitten
demand that a
Duncan.
new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
What the fuck?
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Sitä täytyy tehdä.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Warfare.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
What the fuck, no.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
What do you mean?
I have a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
I can always share.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their
He
lord
is right
will not
though.
permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Yes, let's send him to the wall. Niin se perhe kuolee nälkään vittu.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You fucking stole.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people.
Fuck my life.
See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
And I am the Lord. I choose to show mercy. Mercy shows greater strength.
Strength shows strength, my lord.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
Ai me ollaan köyhiä vai?
Thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Seuraava kerralla, I'll take the whole hand.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such.
Onko
There are
näin?
2 capable men for the role.
Duncan, Duncan,
They both want
Duncan.
the job,
Duncan,
but
Duncan,
neither
Duncan.
thinks very highly of the other.
Duncan, Duncan, Duncan.
Talk
Duncan.
to them. Solicit the opinion of people.
Maybe you don't need to talk to anyone, fucking Duncan.
Here.
Easy clap.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
He olisivat molemmat kyllä ihan hyviä vaihtoehtoja, koska toinen on silleen, meillä on molemmilla sellaisia positiivisia juttuja, mutta molemmat on sitten välillä aina sitten semmosia, että toinen on joko liian hyvä, toinen on joko liian paha, ja sitten sun pitää aina löytää se joku middle ground, niin it is hard, it is hard. Wait, is he fucking there? Se on tuolla ihan vitun kaukana. Okay. Sup, child? Hello, booby.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
Wholesome.
Oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Daddy Rodrigo.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one.
Of course, of course,
Not
of
like
course.
that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Suuren
I
miekka koko
watched you today.
lautakunnassa.
I saw what you did to that man.
Ja mitä minä tein?
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
Yes, but he only stole a fucking couple of weapons, not kill anyone.
I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Sinulla on vielä paljon opittavaa, Ryan. Portkullis. Kaikilla muilla oli sitruuna perseessä. Portkullis. Tossa ei ole mitään järkeä. Sing, 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 sing. Ei, joo. Herra Roilandi.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again.
Powie, powie, powie.
Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Haluut sä olla se mun hebo?
Many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are defenses?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I
Okay.
know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Very fucking better.
You're all worthless and weak.
Kai sen voi antaa silleen jo nyt. Vittu Malcolm X, mitä ei? Tää ja duunaa.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Oh.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
To my mom, of course.
But you know that just as well.
She's sweet.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is...
Voi vittu!
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house.
Fine, yes, I'll choose him then.
Offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
No mitä sinäkin nyt haluat, saatana? Mulla on paineita. Pitää valita joku saatana sentineli. And I need to choose a man I don't want to choose.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Okay, and?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else.
Yeah.
Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
What about me?
I saw what you did to that man.
Niin.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead.
Mitä sä voit tehdä, jos kukaan ei kerro sulle, mitä täällä tapahtuu ja kuka täällä on ja kuka ei?
Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely
Duncan.
be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Miten niin unpredictable? He's a man for war.
Advice. Thank you.
Onks tämä ole aika yksinkertaista vittu?
Do it like you mean it.
Mean it. Dunkan, dunkan, dunkan. 2 sormea, 3 sormia ja laske.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel.
Mhm.
I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
No saattaa olla kyllä pointti. Koska jos me tarvitaan joku johtamaan sotilasjoukkoja, niin se on Mr. Royland ihan se.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Fortnite,
But
se
there
niin.
are steps we can take.
Jota meidän pitää nuolla ne perset.
Demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again.
Ei vitussa.
We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Nuollaan persettä.
We'll find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast.
Nuollaan persettä. Myydään jos tarvii.
They can do more. My lord.
Ei siinä muu auta. Onks tuolla toverissa vittu mitään? Jos me nyt viedään Common Folkilta vittu viimeisetkin saatanan tuhkat pesästä, niin jumppaa meidät heti kun on mahdollista. I ate them. Why the fuck you going upstairs, brother? That's okay. To back out. Ja täällä on vittu yhtään mitään. No niin. Kessal. Choose my man. Hienoa puuta. Okay.
Maester?
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord
Jägermeister.
Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Otan tunkkanin. Oh.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel.
What the
Wood
fuck?
may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be?
Meinaaks?
We could ransom ourselves.
Ransom?
You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility.
Gang.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Let's go. Duncan, Royland. Tää varmaan päättyy siihen. Jotenkin niin naurettavaa, vaan toinen on niinku silleen, että me tarvitaan joku rauhamies tai joku sotamies. Mut sitten kun sota loppuu, niin sitten sotamiehellä ei tee enää mitään.
I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Yeah.
What? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Duncan, please.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
I know. Sinä olet hyvä mies.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
Please.
Suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
We are not doing that. They see us, we die. Oh.
I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Ei meillä on varaa siihen! If we angry the Bickus Dickus dude, he will fucking put God's wrath on our asses.
But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not
And we are not
successful.
ready for that.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Meillä ei ole varaa siihen edelleenkään.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, Let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore.
Yes, let's make him fucking angry for no goddamn reason.
I'm not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
En sano mitään.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Antaa koiran räksyttää.
You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this many years. Do not forget that.
What the fuck do you want? Sinun mielipiteesi ei ole tärkein asia tässä saatana paikassa.
Which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Damn.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts.
He will not hesitate.
You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Jos on pitänyt sanoa yhtään mitään.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
He can go.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan.
Katsotaan sitten, kun se tulee tänne, että millainen se on.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Where is the raven? Raven. Vittu, en haluaisi ottaa sitä, mutta... Mä nyt otan sitä. Mitä vittua?
Marjorie? Oh.
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Which
Mira,
Joffrey?
look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Of
I'll
course
need
not.
this mended.
Gods.
Oh.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine.
Again with your
Just hope
fucking
you can
mother.
find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Kato niin, Joffrey tulee vastaan.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family.
How?
If you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh, it's that motherfucker.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Oi hyvä luoja.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Have mercy.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
Lord.
of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Ja vittu fealty.
Lord Ramsay, please. The Lord wishes to speak with you.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
I'ma tie my
Words
shoelaces.
are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Fine.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
I was just tying my shoes.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
If we get paid.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester.
Man,
They
shut up.
murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill.
What does that mean?
Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff.
Grifter.
Will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Leave him fucking be, bitch.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What the fuck?
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
What the fuck?
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan.
I certainly feel better about all this.
You can do that?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. No! Kill him.
Mitä helvettiä?
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me
Remember
go!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Vittu, saat sua Game of Thrones. What the fuck? Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. Na, 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 na.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all.
He didn't
saved
sacrifice,
Talia's
he got
life.
fucking killed.
He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
There you go.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again.
Is that Asher?
Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Slay. Slay. You are offline. Go online! I'm not offline, what do you mean? Am I not streaming? Compare choice with please. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Se on musiikki. Täytyy katsoa taas downtimein aikana, että jos pääsis löytäis tunnukset ja salasanat. Mä sitten jättää taatteista siihen, mutta sehän voi kans olla, että mä oon niin vitun vanha peli, että ei noita voi enää katsoa. Kun meni konkkaan koko paska. Hey, yo. Those are the actual actors from the fucking series? What? Aika moista. Varmaan maksoi ihan vitusti. Mary Stark. Johan. Teltalle. Account. Shiro Momo. Boo. Angry Cat. Ratchet the Cat. Why is Telltale so good? Ok. No, mä jätän tän ekan jakson. Ja minä saatan ehkä syödä tässä välissä ja katsoa, jos mä saan ton Telltale accountin vielä. Niin. We will see in the next episode of Game of Thrones.